I'm going to show you where I'm at with this and how I built it. Maybe you can get some ideas if you want to do something like this. I'm trying to do it as cheaply as possible. So I'm going to show you where I'm at and how I've done it. So let's see, we'll start with this. This is a green light lift. You can get these for like $6 over at Hobby Lobby. It's got little ramps on it, and I hot glued it. You can tell I hot glued it, but you can pick different positions. Originally it was screwed down. You can grind these bumps off, but it was screwed down, and that's what kept the post in place. So if you take it off of the base that it's screwed down to, you have to glue it. It won't work any other way because the post will just fall off. I suppose you could probably super glue it too. And the jack came out of a Greenlight Muscle package where I bought the gold Mustang. So I just kind of tossed that in there. And then the little miniature drill press came out of a Greenlight Muscle package with the Camaro. It was right there. And these are just some mainline wheels that I didn't need anymore. I cut the nubs in the middle and then smushed them together. And I got a stack of wheels. You could put them in here like this too if you wanted. Maybe I should make another stack. But I had built this, and it's a little rough looking. I give it that, but you know, throw a coat of paint on it, probably black or silver. It'd be fine, you know, and you put the wheels on it like that. It looks fine when it's sitting there. That was kind of a pain in the butt. It really was. And I just used this evergreen polystyrene. It was just, you know, polystyrene tubing, which I don't know where it went. I don't know if I used it all up or what. But you can get those at Hobby Lobby too, and you can make a ton of shop tools with it. If you watch the Car Things channel, he made a floor jack with just a few pieces of it, and it looks like a floor jack. And let's see, the little boats. So I was kind of thinking about making them like suspended. One's a raft, one's like a kayak. Maybe like hang them from the wall or something like that, or hang them in the corner, or like put them on shelves or something. I can still make shelves. But that was just from this float trip for $1.99. Hobby Lobby again. I think it's railroad train stuff. And then I'm gonna get, this is a toolbox, but I'm gonna get like a real toolbox from Amazon. They got Johnny Lightning, I think it is. There's a bunch of scale diorama sets that include shop accessories and stuff. But for the meantime, I just unscrewed it off of the trailer that came with the yellow truck. But I will get the accessory set. You know how it is. You just got a budget for everything. You can't just run out and spend all your money at once. And I'll put the truck up there to show you, you know, scale. Everything fits on there. This one was from M2. The M2 Pennzoil 510. The one where you get to model series where you build the wheels and stuff. So it was $10 for this and a car, and I was like, cool, I can use the lift. But again, I need to grind off the nubs here, and then it'd be perfect in here. I know they're two different sizes of lifts, two different scales, it kind of looks like. But I was kind of pretending they're for, you know, that's for trucks, that's for cars, or, you know, this could be part of an alignment machine, you know, whatever. It doesn't look out of place, you know, use your imagination. All right, I'm gonna show you how I did the windows next. So I had just cut out with a razor blade the opening on how big I wanted them to be. And then I used just plastic. You know, we get tons of plastic packaging. I cut it out just a little bit bigger than that window opening. I pressed it in there from the back. I'll show you that in a minute. And then I cut the polystyrene pieces out. the width of the window and then just kind of pressed them in there. So here's the polystyrene for square tubing. This one was $3.50, I guess, no big deal, but I got tons of extra. And then I just hot glued it from the back so that way they would stay in, but it's press fit in the front. And you may have noticed I'm on lifts, so I got some packages under there. I haven't glued it yet, but when you're photographing, you want to have your phone at floor level sometimes. So the diorama has to be higher than the table. Otherwise, you'd just be at this level and it would look like you're an 8-foot tall giant. So now I can photograph at a lower level. And you can hide the, your surface with flooring or whatever. And my flooring is, which it hasn't quite worked. I glued scrapbook paper, I think they were 80 cents each, to some foam board that I got at Dollar Tree. All this is foam board, and it's just hot glued together. That's all it is, it's just hot glued together. I'm not too concerned about the outside yet. I'll tell you about that in a minute. We're talking about the paper and stuff. So you can pick whatever sizes and stuff you want. The brick I figured was the best. But you can see the spray glue that I used in my previous video, it isn't holding very well. But the good thing is you can just cut out new sheets of paper and, glue them in there. So you can always glue more paper in there if you want. I messed up here. We'll show you. I messed up on the floor. See that? I smashed my floor. When I was gluing the beams in the top, I had weights on here. And when I was over here working on the glue, the weight fell down and put a big dent in it. So I lifted up the floor and tried to add some hot glue under there to level it again. But I was like, dude, why am I fighting that? I'm like, I could just put another sheet over it, right? Perfect. So I gotta glue that down. I want to re-glue all the paper in here. You can see right back there, it's not sticking very well. I don't know why, but not a big deal. And you can add more windows and stuff. That was off of a package from the M2 lift. I was looking for signs and stickers and stuff. That was from the M2 lift. This one, see Pennzoil. I just cut it out of the package. And so I was also cutting out, I wanted to make some signs and stuff, but I might just leave out the Hot Wheels and the Matchbox. I kind of want it to be really scale, and that kind of tells you right off that it's a toy. So I don't know, I haven't decided on that yet. And I had originally planned on making shop lights with this Christmas tree battery box. And it works really well, but you could tell I had them hot glued. Originally, that was my overhead lighting. And I had them hot glued. God, it's hard to do while filming. I had them hot glued like this, like lamps. And they were hanging down, but they hung down too much. You had to get really close to photo it to keep the length of them out of the photo. So I ditched that. That's what was glued to the side with this battery box. But I took it off and I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work. So I decided on going with this rope light. I think I originally got it from Menards. And it's got a remote and a receiver box. So, you got like red, blue, green. Blue, you can definitely tell it's blue. Here, let's put something in here so you can see the effect. It's kind of weird because the camera doesn't pick up all the colors. I mean, yeah, it looks cool. So that is, there's red. Red just looks normal. Here's green, I like the green. Blue, white, orange. Orange doesn't show on camera. That one's yellow. Yellow doesn't show. And that one's cayenne. It doesn't really show. And purple. Here, let's see if it works better with the lights off. Okay, lights off. There's white. blue, green, red, orange, yellow, cayenne, and purple. And then you got strobe. I don't want to give anyone a seizure. And then you got like jump and like, I don't know what this is called. Lo-fi hip hop. It's chill lighting. And then you got like a smooth fade. Kind of like this one. Makes the ultra hot look really cool. So yeah, there is a difference between my room lights on and my room lights off, the way the camera sees it. But I like it. That's the lighting I'm going to go with. And you can see I went around the perimeter of it. And originally, I wanted to use these extra beams, you know, because a lot of these like steel structure buildings, they have beams like this on the wall. And then they'll have like reinforcements going up and down. I'll have to find some pictures because I kind of want to make it look like it's a steel structure. That might not apply to brick buildings though. I don't know my architecture very well. So there's still some things I want to do. I'm still thinking about putting in a loft. I'd like to build another set of tires. Build some tire stacks. I want to get the Amazon scale garage accessories. I was thinking about putting a roof on it. A roof that could come off, obviously, in case like my rope lights failed or something. Trying to think of some things to make it look more realistic. But I do got to give a thanks to that kid Brian for giving me the idea to do this. It'll probably just be something that just evolves over time. If you guys have any other cheap ideas that I can do to make this better, let me know. I was thinking about adding siding and a roof and possibly like some bushes and stuff outside it. And I was thinking about originally putting a front on it with like an opening garage door. Or possibly putting like a garage door on one of these walls. But I don't know. You get the picture. That's where I'm at with this. I just wanted to show you guys. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later.